Good morning, class. I just finished watching the last introduction video that I had access to, and you are quite the interesting group. I hope that you may not watch all 49 that are posted on the discussion board, but I hope you will watch some of them to see what you have in common and to get an idea of people's different approaches to the video. Some of you stood, most of you sat. There were many different approaches, and for the most part, they all work pretty well. But I'd like to talk about 4 different things this morning, and I have them written down as notes here to glance at. And the first one is about eye contact. Many of you, like we do in normal conversation, fell into looking up when you were trying to think of what to say, or maybe you got distracted by the side or whatever it was. But you really have to work hard on maintaining direct eye contact with the camera. And one thing that can help with that is imagining that there's an audience behind the camera. So I'm moving back a little bit because my next point is going to be about gestures. I could see some of you wanted to gesture. I could see your shoulders shrug a little bit, or I could see, let's see, the top of your hands, but you really need to gesture for a few reasons, and it might require you to change your video setup. First reason you gesture is because it helps you with your nervous energy. It gives some place for that to go. Another reason is it adds interest to your speech. It looks more conversational because most of us do gesture when we talk to each other. But to make that effective, you're going to have to pull back, and I'm probably still a little close, so you might want to pull back more so we can see your gestures, and that will make you more effective. I wrote that on a lot of your notes. That's pretty easy to address, and actually it's probably almost automatically addressed for your how-to or demonstration speech. The next thing I want to talk about is how some of you had challenges with uploading. So let me try to review again the different ways you can upload your speech and what you can't do. You can upload your video to YouTube and give me the YouTube link, and you could record it wherever you want, on your laptop, on your phone, and if somebody has a video camera, it doesn't matter. You can do that. You can upload it to Kaltura, and the same thing applies. Now, I usually record within Kaltura. Today, I'm using QuickTime, but you can use whatever method you want, and then you upload it to Kaltura, and I need the link for those. And a smart student asked, why do we have to do that? So it's for a few reasons. Yes, it may take you a little while to upload your video, but it would take me 50 times that to watch them all, and that's just unreasonable. More importantly, though, is it gives me some virus protection in watching your videos, and it is easier then for you to share your videos for others to see them. So I did watch them if you turned in an MP4 or a .mov file this time, but YouTube or Kaltura, and make sure that you don't mark it as private or I have to email some of you, as I did, that I couldn't see your video. Now, I can see that some of you can just put the link in the comments, and I'm not sure why that doesn't work for everybody. I can see that it worked for many of you, but if that doesn't work, put the link on a document. It doesn't have to be saved as any special kind of file, just a Word document, and upload that. That will take you about a minute. If you find your videos taking too long to upload, there's a couple thoughts I have. One is maybe it's your internet, and 2, it could be the way you record it. If you record at too high of quality, such as HD, that makes your video big and dense and hard to upload. So you'll have to look at those things because your how-to speech will be longer. So keep that in mind. Let's see, the other thing I wanted to talk about is managing the course. I'm going to pull that in right now. Some of you said you couldn't find things, so let me remind you on how you can find the dates that things are due. First of all, the calendar on the main page of the course shows when everything is due. Second, it's in the syllabus. And 3, if you go to the assignment folder, the dates are there. The folders close after the due date. Now, I accepted things this week, and sometimes there's a legitimate reason why something is late. But given how fast our class goes, it's important to stay on track of things. I would say that is more than anything, more than the quality of speaking or completion of work, the reason people don't do well in class. They fail to complete it all. So keep that in mind. It was my problem this week in terms of keeping on top of things, of not getting any quiz or engagement opportunity uploaded, and I will do that this week, and I'll email you when that's ready to go and let you know where you can see it. So this is a longer video than I usually do, but I wanted to make sure you knew what was going on for the week. And again, you can see this week's assignments, the places I just mentioned.